Hello and welcome to Videojug. We're going to show you how to make chocolate and hazelnut praline layered cake. Step 1. You will need the following ingredients to make 8 portions. A sponge cake. You can get the recipe from the Videojug website. And then for the cream filling, 120 grams of chocolate chopped, 400 ml of cream, 2 tablespoons of caster sugar. And for the praline, 325 grams of sugar, 300 grams of peeled roasted hazelnuts, half a tablespoon of vanilla essence, and finally 80 ml of milk and 3 tablespoons of cognac. And here is a handy list of all the ingredients. You will also need these utensils: a mixer with a whisk attachment, a rubber spatula, 2 saucepans, a bowl, a spoon, a wooden spoon, some greaseproof paper, a chopping board, a serrated knife, and a brush. Step 2. Cut the sponge cake. We're going to cut the cake in half, but you can make as many layers as you wish. Just don't make them too thin, as they'll fall apart. First of all, using a serrated knife, remove a small layer from the top of the cake to flatten it out. Then, starting from the side easiest for you, gently make a slice through the middle of the side of the cake. And while turning it around, slice in half. Do this while turning the cake, as it will make a more even cut. Step 3. Make the praline. Heat a saucepan over a medium temperature, and when hot, add the sugar. When it begins to caramelize, gently start to stir it bit by bit. Then, when it's completely caramelized and has turned a light caramel colour, add the hazelnuts and vanilla, and mix well until the hazelnuts are thoroughly coated. Finally, tip them out onto a sheet of greaseproof paper and leave them to cool completely. A quick tip: to make it easier to clean the pan, fill it with water and put it back on the heat. Step 4. Melt the chocolate. Fill a saucepan about 1/3 full with water and bring it to a gentle simmer. Then rest a bowl on top, add the chocolate and leave it to melt. Another quick tip: the chocolate can also be melted in the microwave. Stir it a little to melt completely and then take it off the heat. Step 5. Make the filling. Pour the cream into the mixer's bowl and begin to whip it at a medium speed. As soon as it starts to thicken, add the caster sugar. Then raise the speed and whip until it thickens and becomes fluffy. Now pour in the melted chocolate and whip once again until combined. Finally, give it a final stir by hand and the filling is ready. Step 6. Crush the praline. When the praline has cooled thoroughly, place it on a chopping board and bash it up with a rolling pin. Then press a lot of weight down onto the rolling pin to crush it into small pieces. If it's all soft or warm, then this won't work. Step 7. Wet the sponge. First, mix the cognac and the milk. Then take 1/2 of the sponge cake and, using a brush, paint one side with milk mixture. Turn it over and do the same on the other side. Then repeat with the other half of the cake. Step 8. Frost the cake. It's best to frost the cake on the plate or tray you will serve it on. It could fall apart if you move it afterwards. Put a dollop of the chocolate cream on top of the bottom half of the cake and spread it out. Then sprinkle over a layer of the hazelnut praline. and put the other half of the sponge on top. Add a dollop of chocolate cream to this layer and thickly spread it across. Now start coating the sides of the cake with the chocolate cream. Work your way all around until the cake is smothered. Finally, cover the entire cake with the remaining praline. Step 9. Slice and serve. You can either slice and serve the cake straight away, or chill it in the fridge for a while, however you prefer. And that's how to make a chocolate and hazelnut praline layer cake, the Videojug way. Enjoy!